Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna make this tutorial on the Kilominx. I still hear that annoying ice cream truck music, but yeah. So basically, I would want you to know how to solve a Megaminx, because, well, because there's edge pieces, um, because that way you would know, like, the color scheme more easily. It's not necessarily required to know how to solve the Megaminx, but just look at the algorithms, because, trust me, I would probably not have been able to solve a Kilominx if I didn't know how to solve a Megaminx, because there are some essential concepts you have to know, but there's only a few. But you need to know how to solve. You don't need to know how to solve a Megaminx. I'm just saying, like, it's better if you do. So yeah, we're gonna start scrambling now. I swear to God, that ice cream truck is coming back, like, interrupting my videos so much right now. At least just turn off the music. I've heard that song for a long time now. So, um, but the first step we're gonna do is, in case you actually didn't know, this one has these center colors. I mean, you don't have to use those, but I like to. So they actually kind of give you the color scheme here. So yeah, we're just say. I was like, what is that noise? It was like a motorbike. Alright, well, yeah, to solve it, yeah, so we're gonna start with the white side here. Because, like, I always do that, I find it easiest. So yeah, we're gonna just worry about the white corners. So we already have one here that is white, green, and purple. So now we're gonna look for another one that has purple or green on it. So you know what, let's actually move it to the purple side here. And then, so we have this one that's white, yellow, and purple. So we're gonna move that in. So that it matches up, and it also matches up with the yellow side. I mean, if your Kilominx doesn't have the, like, center identifying pieces, then that's alright. You don't really need it. You just have to know the color scheme of a Megaminx. I mean, well, that's probably harder if you have, like, a master Kilominx. But a Kilominx, like a master Kilominx or elite Kilominx, like, that'll be more difficult. But otherwise, I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. Otherwise, the Kilominx is easier to solve because you don't have to worry about solving the middle layer or these edge pieces here. We're just gonna put in the corners. So yeah, blue. I already know that this will be the pink, blue and red piece. So I'm gonna look for that, and it is right here. So I'm just gonna move it over to the correct side. Make sure it's oriented correctly, then put it in place there. I'm just going to do that for this one here, which is going to be a cream, red, and green. So I'm going to look for that corner. And that one is right here. So I'm going to move it to where it needs to go. Make sure it's oriented correctly. Now move it to the bottom, where it lines up with those pieces. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing with these other ones, like blue here. Oh, this is sky blue, a green, and purple, and we're going to look for that. Okay, so we're going to move that up. And now we're going to move that to the bottom so that it matches up. And now we're going to do the same thing for this one. This one's right here, so we got to move it, like, out of place. I'm going to insert it, and now we have to move it to there. Okay, last one is right here, so we're gonna move it up and move this and then move this back down because it was there. And in order to get it back in place, we had to move that side. Alright, now next step is to hold on, I'm not done this. So yeah, we just moved it and moved it to the bottom. Alright, now the next step is to solve all these corners here all the way around. See how I can already tell that this corner here goes in here. So do the same thing on Megaminx, just do like an RUR prime or something like that to insert it, or anything similar. So move it like right here. Yeah, same thing. Just insert all those corners there. If you know how to solve a Megaminx, you would know how to do that. As you can probably tell, like most of the cubes that I have are like chi budget cubes. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, so now that this whole layer here is solved, we're gonna, or no, there's actually one more. We're going to solve any of these gray pieces or put any of them in the correct spot. So in this case, I'll just put blue, I'll put these in the correct spot, and now they're actually all in the correct spot. But otherwise, like, if they weren't, then you would use your Megaminx algorithm that moves them. So, like, let's say I have this case, or I'm just doing random moves here to show you, like, what can happen. So, yeah, let's say I have one here that's solved, and another one here that's not solved. Like, this is probably the most common case. As you, like, just like on Megaminx, you would put one solved here and the other one solved, the other solved one here. I mean, they're not like technically solved. I mean, they're the correct spot. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we have two that are here. But we have one that's here and one that's here. So now, of course, we would hold them like this so that they're like diagonal. And then we would do the same algorithm like the Megaminx algorithm. I'm going to go over it, but even though you should already know. So it's L prime, U2, R, U2 prime. L, U2, R prime. Why is it blurry? U2 prime. So we should have two correct corners. Or let's see. Actually, we only have one, so we would put this at the bottom right and then do the same algorithm. If you know how to solve a Megaminx, you should already know that algorithm, and you might be able, let's be honest, you might be able to solve a Kilominx with no help. Like, after you already know how to solve a Megaminx, you could probably do this on your own. So yeah, again, same thing, this one goes here and this one goes here. They're both in the correct spots, now we just do the same algorithm. Yeah, we'll be using this algorithm a lot whenever solving a dodecahedron puzzle. Alright, now they're adjacent, so we put them on the right here. And then we do the same thing once or twice. Alright, now we gotta do it one more time before they're in the correct spot. Alright, now that they're in the correct spot, we do the same thing. We just orient them all by doing like an R prime, D prime, R, D. Yeah, so we do to solve all the corners like that. There you go. That is how you solve the Kilominx if you already know how to solve the Megaminx. Otherwise, this tutorial may not be helpful. So please go ahead and learn how to solve the Megaminx. And now it's not blurry. Why is it always blurry like at the wrong time? You know, maybe because the sun's out. Yeah, but I hope this tutorial was helpful. And if it was, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next tutorial. Don't worry, it's still okay.